Hey, what's up everyone? I am back with another movie review, The Night Clerk. I have no idea what the hell this movie's about. I just went to Redbox. I'm not sponsored in any way. I just basically just picked a random movie. I didn't even look at the section of what genre it was in necessarily. It says it's rated R. It doesn't have anything. I don't remember the picture. I don't remember the actors. I don't think anyone I recognize necessarily. I'm gonna take a wild guess. This movie is about someone in a hotel and the merchandise, and maybe they start getting robbed or something. I have no idea. I'm gonna watch this movie. I'll give you guys my sincere review if you should rent this movie wherever you can. It is $1.80 at Redbox. So it's a lot cheaper than streaming it online. The only thing is that you have to make sure you have to return it before a certain time. That's the only problem with that. But I'll let you guys know in a bit. I'm gonna go watch this movie. I'll give you my honest review. And welcome to anyone that's new to my channel, Filmscination. Yes, I just review movies. And my name is Samantha, and I hope we become friends. But anyways, let's get on with watching the movie. I have mixed feelings about this. So let's start with the summary. The summary starts go as we see the camera starts showing us about, zooming into people's expressions and whatnot. So moving along, we meet Bart, who's a night clerk, and he basically is watching people. So at first I start seeing, I'm like, okay, this is either a thriller or a mystery crime. And then of being it is a mystery crime. He is stalking people at his hotel. It's one specific room that has all these cameras, and he's basically mimicking everyone. There's a scene where he's mimicking like the lady telling her dog what you do, or how are you, and stuff like that. So he's very mimicking. So I started noticing, I'm like, okay, maybe he's not a serial killer. And as we're moving along, he starts seeing when he goes home, he starts looking at the cameras again, and that there's one lady being assaulted. So he ends up driving back, and he ends up just stationed at his room, at the room where the lady was killed. And now he's being investigated by the cop. And the cop starts questioning and thinking, just because this kid, Bart, might have Asperger's doesn't necessarily mean, that it's an excuse, because sometimes apparently they can be aggressive or something like that. And as along the way, like, you can start sensing a lot of like what this character has, and you start feeling awkward with other people. The only thing I did not appreciate is that they kept some of the other characters kept saying he's just a weird kid. He's a weird kid. He's a cool kid, but he's weird. It's like, okay, you can't be saying that. Like, he's cool and he's weird. Whatever. They could have taken that out or said it some other nicer way. At least I understand it's just a movie, but because it's a sensitive topic that it is about Asperger's, you have no right to like just say that they're weird just because they don't think the same way as you do, right? So moving along, he ends up getting moved to another hotel location, and guess what? He starts stalking this girl named Andrea that he met, and she realizes that he's a new employee, and he starts falling for her, and she's really pretty. Obviously, she's gorgeous. And Bart starts mimicking everything, and he starts thinking just because they kissed one time in the poolside that they're together, some sort of thing. So he ends up getting a new car and ends up getting a new haircut, and we're just getting a lot of sense of like it's not easy to be, or to how to watch yourself to be with someone who has Asperger's. So I get that sense of the story, and then we're moving along. He ends up getting his heart broken, and then the police are investigating him more because they find a chip, one of the chips that he had in the previous room, and figured out that he's been watching people and if he's turned on by it and whatnot. So I'm just gonna end the summary there, because then the rest is basically you gotta figure out for yourself. So my criticism on this is just yes, it's a sensitive topic because it's a very much projected on Bart and how Asperger's is seen, or how they act necessarily in a way. And I guess it's giving us a view through the lens to realize, okay, this is the way they think, this is the way they process things. It's not to be meant to creepy you or anything like that. I understood what I guess they were trying to say, but part of the acting of by Tyree was, I'm not sure if a little too much. I can't really say, really. It's difficult to pinpoint if it was overdone or if it was just right. As for the other actors, sure, they did fine, whatever. Um, but what I did enjoy was the cinematography and how they were trying to do the storytelling. So, regardless of the acting, the storytelling, how they're trying to, a lot of cinematography is what I like, basically. Um, the beginning, for example, and the very end. They kind of go hand in hand, and I actually enjoyed that part. I was like, okay, I like when they kind of piece it all back together. So yes, it's one of those where the beginning is basically the end. Yeah, kind of ruined it. I'm not sure, but anyways, I'm gonna be rating this movie 3 out of 5 stars. What box would I put it in? I would just put it in watch it once, pretty much it. Because once it's solved, the mystery is solved. I'm like, there's not much to wanting to rewatch it. It's not really like a very critical thinking movie or anything like that. It's just playing out there and simple. For you guys, go watch it. Get your own opinion, and if you watch the movie, please let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Like, how do you guys feel? Um, I guess from Google users, it's only at 75%. But I would give it at least an 80%. Um, Obviously, Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic, and IMDb don't give it a very high score. I understand the reasons why. And if you guys want to know more like cinematography or stuff like that as to why maybe Rotten Tomatoes didn't rate it as high, you know, as I did, but I'm just doing this for general audience. So there could be a side where explain and strip down this movie as to why it's not as good for the film critics. But for the general audience, it's not that bad. It's a good movie to watch. Watch it once. There's no harm to be done. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to my rant. And you guys are wonderful. Go ahead to like this video, share it, subscribe, do in the end what you need to do. I'll see you guys in another Random Filmscination day. Bye.